Online students, please check. Can you hear me? Can you see with me? Please check it. Is my voice clear now? Now is it clear? Now, right now. Now it's good. All right. All right. That is good. That is good. All right. So yeah, very good morning, guys. So let us start our session here today. So guys, yes, before starting our sessions, as always, let us just try to have a very small and a quick recap of the concepts which are covered in our yesterday's session. So guys, yesterday we started discussing about set implementation classes, right? So yes, there are three implementation classes are there for set. What are those? Has set, linked has set, and reset. For all these three, yesterday we check those features. Like the main difference is has set does not maintain insertion order. Linked has set maintains insertion order. Whereas reset, yes, reset also does not maintain insertion order, but reset maintains a sorting order. I believe it's clear, guys, for everyone. So yes, we have seen the methods, and yesterday I discussed you, like I requested you to pass a user-defined object into tree set. I mean, not only tree set, in all these set implementation classes, and retrieve them. Did you do it? Gautami, who is Gautami? I received your message. Very good. So two students messaged me your program. One is Gautami, second one is Pasha. Pasha Mohammed. I believe, yes. Two students have messaged me. I'm impressed with your code. That is very good. What about others? You messaged me. You did the code, but you did not send me a screenshot. Anyways, no problem. It's not a mandatory to send me a screenshot, but it's mandatory to do the task. Now tell me, whenever you are passing a user-defined class object into has set and retrieving it back, do you face any trouble? Respond no. Linked has set. Do you face any trouble? Yes, sir. No, you'll not be having any trouble with linked as set. What about tree set? For tree set, you will be having a trouble. Why you will be having a trouble in tree set? Because did you work on it? Yes. Did you do the task? So why will be having a trouble with tree set? Guys, you already know that tree set maintains a sorting order. You are actually passing a user-defined class object. So, for example, in that object, let us think that three attributes are there: EMP name, EMP ID, EMP salary. Basing on which attribute it should sort the data. Reset does not know that. That's the reason you will be getting an error. Are you understanding me? Respond, guys. You know that tree set maintains sorting order. Whenever you are trying to pass a user defined class object into tree set, generally in that particular user defined class object, you will be having some attributes. In which attribute it should sort the data, tree set does not know that. That's the reason you will be getting an error. In order to solve that error, we need to use comparable interfaces. Two interfaces are there: comparable or comparator. Two interfaces: comparable or comparator. So today is Tuesday, right? Tuesday, not tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. Day after tomorrow is Thursday. Thursday we are going to discuss about that comparable and comparator interfaces. Basically, what is the use of these comparable and comparator interfaces is these are used to sort the data. These are used to sort the data. So I'll let you know how to do that. Maximum not today, not tomorrow. Day after tomorrow, we will be able to understand that. Am I clear with this, guys? And the day after tomorrow, by day after tomorrow, we'll be trying to wind up with our collection concept, and then we are going to start discussing about Java 8 features. So when you're speaking about Java 8 features, a lot of concepts are there. For example, Lambda expressions, method references, stream API, beautiful concept. stream API, parallel array sorting, new date time API for each method. Like that, some concepts are there. From Friday onwards, we are going to start discussing about those concepts. They will take nearly 3 to 4 days time. After that, I'm going to start discussing about inner classes and then enum. So by that, we'll be trying to wind up with our collection. Wind up with our core Java course. And next week, why you did not came to the classes? Yeah. Why? This is your second class, right? Previously, you came for one more batch. This is the second batch. Again, you are missing the classes. Not fair, buddy. You should not miss the classes. Anyways, so by next week, we will be trying to wind up with our classes. I believe it's clear, guys, for everyone. Online students, kindly please respond, guys. Please respond. So, you're asking, sir, what is the last date for Core Java? Maximum next week, Ravi, I'll let you know. Okay? I'll let you know. Next week, we'll be trying to wind up our classes. All right. When you are starting advanced Java, we'll discuss that later. Not right. Why are again for advanced Java also me only? You will be feeling bored. For advanced Java, why you want advanced Java also me to start? Yes. Oh, we'll check with that later. So, Satish, sir, what should we do after Core Java? On the last day of the Core Java, I'll let you know what you are supposed to do. I'll let you know. And in the last day of the Core Java classes, like our sessions, I'll say 2 websites. One website is for practicing, and another website is for resume preparation. I'll let you know how you need to prepare for the resume. How you need to prepare your resume also. I'll let you know. Last day, not right now. Next week will be our last test, guys. All right. Okay. All right. Later, we'll discuss about that later, Swarna Vedla. Okay. All right. So, yes, let us start with our today's session. And guys, yes, when you're speaking about collection framework, we know that there are two root interfaces are there in collection framework. What are those, guys? Collection and map. When you're speaking about collection interface, basically there are three child interfaces are there, and those are list, set, queue. We already discussed about list. In list, how many implementation classes are there? What are those? Array list, linked list, and vector. We already covered that. And in set, how many implementation classes are there? I'm sorry, 3. What are those? Asset, linked asset, and reset. Yep, we already did that. And after that, right now, today, we are going to start discussing about queue. So, guys, queue. You already know that how elements will be stored in queue. How they will be stored in the form of first in, first out order. One more time. Guys, please tell me. List allows or does not allows duplicates?
List
Respond.
list allows
List allows duplicates. Set
does
not allows duplicates. In queue, data will be stored in the form of first in, first out order. So let's check with this queue. All right. Now let me, guys, kindly please concentrate here. Just a sec. Okay. Hang on. Right. Now list and queue. List and queue. In list, we are having add method. Sir, add method is present in collection interface. Yes. Add method is present in collection interface. In list interface also, add method is there. Okay. In queue, we are having offer method. What is the use of add method? Add method is used to pass some elements into our collection class. What is the use of offer method? Offer method is also used to pass some elements into your collection class. Are you understanding me? Respond. Okay. Now, for example, let me just, okay. Now, collection interface. Collection interface. Now, in this collection interface also, we are having add method. Please tell me how many root interfaces are there? Respond to. What are those? Collection and map. So I am speaking about collection interface. In collection interface also, we are having add method. Now, list and queue both are child interfaces for collection. You already know that. Now my question is, just a second. Let me try to list and queue. Okay. In list, we are having, let me, okay, just a second. In list, we are having array list, linked list, vector. In queue, we are having linked list and priority queue classes. Just let me try to keep them like this. Okay. List and queue. Now my question is, okay, let me just try to array list, linked list, vector, linked list, and priority queue. Now my question is, can array list use add method? Respond. Can linked list use add method? Sorry. Okay. Now, array list can use add method. Linked list can use add method. Sir, when you are speaking about linked list, which linked list? I am speaking about linked list present in list interface. Now, answer my question. Can linked list use add method? Can linked list use offer method? Yes or no? Yes. Now, can priority queue use add method? Think about for a minute. Think about it for a minute. Can priority queue use add method? Yes or no?
Yes.
Multi-level inheritance. Multi-level inheritance. Guys, queue is the child interface for collection. Am I right or wrong? And priority queue is the child class for queue. So, you know that priority queue can use offer method. Priority queue can use add method also. Why? Because add method is present in.
Collection.
Are you understanding the point? Now answer my question. Can array list use offer method?
No.
Can array list use offer method?
No.
No. Can vector use offer method?
Yes.
Can linked list use offer method? Can linked list use add method? Can priority queue use offer method? Can priority queue use add method? Now, let me come to my program. Void method 1. I'm trying to create new linked list. New linked list, and here simply I'm going with object equal to, okay, I'll do one thing. Let me just try to create two objects. equal to list and equal to linked list. This is first object. This is second object. Now I am going to write some statements to li dot add some 10, li dot offer some 20, ll dot add some 100, ll dot offer some 200. Just some data. That's it. Now take a minute time. Take a minute time and kindly please do remember inheritance key points. Please do remember inheritance key points and then tell me in these 4 lines which line I may know I will be getting an error. Take a time. Take a minute time. Take a minute time, please. Take a minute time.
Lay offer method.
Take a minute time. No need to immediately respond. Remember inheritance points. At which line right now? Line number 13, 14, 16 and 17 are in comments.
14.
So which line I may get an error?
14.
All right. Now, guys, tell me, if I remove line number 13 from the comment, am I going to get any error? Line number 13. Let me check this. No, I'm not getting any error. If I remove line number 14 from the comment, am I going to get any error?
Yes.
Let me remove this. Yes. If I remove line number 16 from the comment, am I going to get any error?
No.
Let me remove this. No, I'm actually not getting any error. If I remove line number 17 from the comment, am I going to get any error?
No.
Am I going to get any error? I'll not be getting any error. See, guys, it's the concept is actually very simple. That is, from Java 1.5 version onwards, I repeat, from Java 1.5 version onwards, if you are holding a linked list object, one more time, if you are holding a linked list object with linked list reference, then that object will exhibit both the properties of list and queue. One more time. Since from which version onwards? Java 1.5. From Java 1.5 version onwards, if we are holding a linked list object, with the linked list reference, now with this help of this object, we can access both the properties of list and queue. Tell me, what is the main property for list? What is the main property for list? Louder. Allows duplicates. What is the main property for queue? First in, first out. Now, this linked list will exhibit both the properties of list and queue. Are you understanding the point, guys? But, sir, I don't want first in, first out. I don't want first in, first out. I just want only list properties. Then what you need to do? You need to create a linked list object and hold that object with the list reference. Then you will be able to access only list properties. You will not be able to get queue properties. That's the reason offer method, where this offer method is present, in queue. So as we are holding a linked list object with the list reference, we are getting an error. Why? Because this will not represent queue properties. Am I clear with this, guys? Online students, kindly please respond. Online students, kindly please respond. Am I clear with this? See, the concept is very, very simple here. If you want both the properties of list and queue, create a linked list object and hold that linked list object with the linked list reference. That's it. Sir, I want only list properties. Okay, no problem. Create an object for linked list and hold that object with the list reference. That's it, not more than that. I believe it's clear, guys, for everyone. Remaining all features are exactly same. Now, answer my question. I am speaking about first object. What is the default capacity?
16.
What is the default capacity for linked list? 10. 0. Come on. What is the default capacity for array list? Louder. Vector.
Double.
Collections is not hard. It is confusing. One more time. Tell me. What is the default capacity for array list? Vector. Linked list. Here also default capacity is 0. Here also default capacity is 0. Now tell me, linked list allows or does not allows null value? Louder. Here also it allows. Here also it allows. Now tell me, in linked list elements will be stored in the form of? In linked list elements will be stored in the form of nodes. Here also it will be nodes. Here also it will be nodes only. I hope you're understanding the point. Remaining features are exactly same. Exactly same. The only difference is between this first object and second object. First object will represent only the properties of list. Second object will represent both the properties of list and queue. Am I clear with this? Okay. Now, please keep your side heading as queue interface. Please keep your side heading as priority queue. Linked list and priority queue. Note on the point. Next point. In queue, elements are stored. In queue, elements are stored in the form of, you know the answer. Go ahead. In queue, elements are stored in the form of first in, first out order. Next point. Please keep this point in star. If we are creating an, if we are we are creating an object for linked list if we are creating an object for linked list with the linked list reference variable, if we are creating an object for linked list with linked list reference variable, with linked list reference variable, then we can access, then we can access the complete functionality of, then we can access the complete functionality of both queue and list. We can access the complete functionality of both queue and list. Next point. From Java 1.5 version onwards, from Java 1.5 version onwards, linked list also implements, from Java 1.5 version onwards, linked list also implements queue interface. Linked list also implements queue interface. Please have this small program for me. So I'm not actually calling this method. That's the reason I did not write the main method. I just want to show you the difference. That's it. So if you want to get only list properties, this is the way. Sir, what if I want to get only queue properties? That's not possible. That's not possible. Why? Because linked list, since from which version it is available? 1.2. Queue, since from which version it is available? 1.5. So obviously, you will be getting the properties of linked list. I believe it's clear, guys, for everyone. Okay, now let me remove this. I'm removing this. Okay. System.out.println. System.out.println. Implementing priority queue. System.out.println. Implementing priority queue. Okay, let's check with this. So, guys, please, you tell me the code, I'll write the code. New. Come on. Priority queue. Priority okay. Priority queue. And here, what I need to PQ belongs to priority queue. Priority queue. And remaining things, the same. Tell me, can I use both add method and offer method? Respond PQ dot add. I'm just trying to pass some elements 10, and yeah, we can do that. Why? Because add method is present in collection interface. We can access it, no problem. And of course, we can go with offer method also. Exactly the same implementation, by the way. So I'll go here as Java. Just a second. Just a second. Thank you. Okay. Now let me just try to copy 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, enough. Now here null 10, and I just want to check some random data like this. Instead of 10, I'll go with 100. And then SYSO. Simply, I'm just trying to print my priority queue. Okay. And yep, you know the checklist. Come on. INSL insertion order is. After that, HGTARO GNEO, yes, heterogeneous data is. After that, null is. After that, DUP duplicates are. Duplicates are allowed? Duplicates are allowed or not? Obviously allowed. 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 Next one. It is AVIL available from Java 1.5 version. Let me just try to hang on. I want to show this here. Yes, it is available from Java 1.5 version. Now let me. It's DEFL default CAPS capacity is 11. 11. Default capacity is 11. Remember this number. Okay. And yes, its size increases by double. It's common. Its size increases by double. Sir, load factor is not available for queue. Load factor concept is available for set, and wait for map also. Wait for map also. Am I clear with this? Okay. Now its size increases by double, and last checklist checkpoint is it is synchronized or not synchronized. What do you think? Not synchronized, that is correct. It is not synchronized. It is not synchronized. Okay. Let me go to my main method, please. I'm going to my main method. Come on. Okay, main method. Now, inside my main method, just let me try to create an object for my class. Okay, new class A dot method 1. Okay, that's it. So let me save it. Now, guys, what do you think? Insertion order will be maintained or not? Maintained? Just guess. Okay, let's check it out. Right click. Just a second. One more time. Right click, please. Run as Java application. Let me check with
ఏందిరా
this.
ఆయన రేయ్
This is not what we are expecting. We got an exception. Please read the name of the exception. Previously also we got an exception like this. Did you remember that? Where we got this previously? Reset. In reset we got this exception.
ఏందిరాడా
Why we got that exception? Reset,
ఓయ్
same exception.
ఒరేయ్
Heterogeneous.
ఓయ్
Heterogeneous. Okay.
అది
Now
ఏందిరా
tell me. Now tell me. Which line number I need to keep in comment? Line number 12. So heterogeneous data is not allowed in priority queue. Okay, I am keeping this in comment. Right click, run as Java application. Again, we got an exception. And what is that exception, guys? Null pointer exception. So you know it. Why we got this exception? Why? Because null is ALLOWED. Null is not allowed. So answer my question. Priority queue. Heterogeneous data is allowed or not? Null is also not allowed. Okay. Now let me execute. Right click, run
ఎందుకు
as Java application. Now tell me, insertion order is maintained or not? Answer no. Insertion order is not maintained. But sorting
డూప్లికేట్
no. Insertion order is not maintained. That is 100% correct. But
డూప్లికేట్
duplicates are allowed. We already know that. I told you. Duplicates are allowed. Guys, listen. Insertion order is not maintained in priority queue. That is 100% correct. But the first element will be always smallest element. In priority queue, always the first element will be the smallest element. 1. Are you understanding the point? See, remaining we cannot guess. Remaining we cannot guess. But the first element, always it will be the smallest element. For example, I'm making it as 10 and I'm making it as 40. I'm making it as a 10. I'm making it as 40. Now, if I execute my program, what will be my first element? Right click, run as Java application. Pretty much damn sure 6 will be the first element. Am I clear with this? Online students, I want you to please respond, guys. Online students, please respond. Am I clear with this concept? Always the first element will be the smallest element? Please respond. Please respond, guys. Respond. Respond. Very good. Okay. Okay. Now, sir, you said that in Q, elements will be stored in the form of first in, first out order. Okay. Now answer my question, guys. In these elements, what is the first entered element? Guys, this is the data which we are passing. Which we are passing. I am not, listen. Come on. What are you doing? Nail cutting? Concentrate. Concentrate. Now, listen. This is the data which we are passing into the priority queue. But is it storing the same data exactly like this? Insertion order is maintained. What is the first entered element? Tell me. In this example, in this program, tell me what is the first entered element? 6. Yes or no? Yeah? Why 6? Why? Because that is the smallest element. Are you understanding the point? If you remove that 6, no. If you are trying to remove, which element will be removed first? 6 will be removed. Why 6 will be removed? That is the first entered element. Now answer my question. If I remove this 6, listen, if I remove this 6, this position will be occupied by which element? Next smallest element. I hope you're understanding the point. Let me show you. Let me show you. Online students, did you understand the concept here, guys? Online students, I want you to please respond, guys. Guys, please respond. Please respond. Please respond. That is good. That is good. Okay. Okay. Now, let me show you. Let me show you. For example, in Q, there are actually some methods are there. There are some methods are there. Like, for example, system.out.println, system.out.println, I'm going to use poll method. Poll. I'm using poll method. Just a second. Poll method. What is the use of this poll method? I'll show you. PQ dot poll. PQ dot poll. Now, what poll method will do? Poll method will just a second. Right. Poll method will remove and return the first element. What poll method will do? Remove and return. It will completely remove and return the first element. Tell me what is my output here? 6. And after that, again, if I'm trying to print my PQ, tell me what is my first element right now. Right click, run as Java application. First element is removed and that position is occupied by the next smallest element. I hope you're understanding the point here. Okay, for example, just I want to add some more elements. Okay, let me make this as 39 and I'll make this as 15 and I'll make this as 20 just for understanding purpose. Right click and as Java application. I hope you're understanding the point here, guys. Okay. Now, for example, exactly like pole method, there is one more method named as remove. Remove. Exactly same. System.out.println, and here I'm having REMOVE remove method. REMOVE remove method, and I'm trying to keep it like this. Now, what remove method will do? Guys, tell me what poll method will do? Remove and return the same work will be done by the remove method also. Means it is going to remove and return the first element. Let me show you. Tell me what is my output here? Tell me. 9. Okay. And here, if I'm trying to print my priority queue, tell me what is my next
10.
element? Right click, run as Java application. We'll be getting our output here as 9 and here as 10. First in, first out. Okay. Sir, what is the difference between poll method and remove method? They are doing exactly the same work. Then what is the difference? Fair question. Let me just try to show you. Okay. Now, PQ dot clear. What is the use of this?
All elements.
Remove all the elements which are present in my priority queue. Okay. Now, after removing all the elements, I'm trying to use first, I'll try to use poll method. Let's see what is our output. What poll method will do? Remove and return the first element. Right now, is there any data in my priority queue? No. Let's see. Right click, run as Java application. So if there is no data present in my priority queue, what poll method is doing? It is returning null. It is returning a null value. Okay. Now, right click, run as Java application. Now, what we are getting, guys? We are getting an exception. What is that exception? No such element exception. Now, what is the difference? What is the difference between poll method and remove method? Listen, listen. Sir, poll method will remove and return the first element. Remove method also, it will remove and return the first element. But when you are using poll method, if there are no elements in your priority queue, poll method will give you null value. Poll method will give null value. If you are using remove method, it will generate an exception. So, basing on your programming requirements, we can use that. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. All right. Sir, okay, we got this clarity. We'll do one thing. Let me just try to write it like this. Returns, RETURNS, returns null, and here GNER generates an exception. Generates an exception. I believe it's clear, guys, for everyone. Online students, I want you to please respond, guys. Online students, please respond. Please respond. Respond. We can use remaining methods also, no problem. All collection interface methods we can use for collection implemented classes. No problem. I already said this in the very starting days only. We can use it. We can use that. Not at all a trouble. All right. All right. Now, let me come back here. Okay. Now, sir, I just want to see the first element. What do you mean? I just want to return. Don't remove the first element. Are you understanding the point? What poll method will do? remove and return. What remove method will do? What remove method will do? Remove and return. Which element? First element. Sir, I just want to return. I don't want to remove. Yeah, there is a possibility that is system.out.println. System.out.println. Here, PEEK. Peak method. Peak method. What this peak method will do, you know? Okay, just let me try to go like peak. Okay, PQ dot peak. Now, peak method will not peak method will not remove the first element. Instead, it will just return the first element. Can you see this? It is just returning. It will not remove the first element. I believe it's clear, guys. And yeah, exactly same. We can use iterator, not at all a trouble. Sir, can we use list iterator? Let's see. Can I use list iterator? PQ dot list. Sir, we are getting an error. I told you. We can use list iterator only on respond list implement. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Please tell me, for example, I want to use iterator. Tell me the code. Tell me the code. PQ dot iterator. PQ dot iterator equal to. Tell me. Go ahead. I belongs to iterator. I belongs to iterator, and here we need to give object. After that, you know the code. Tell me while I dot has next I dot has next and system dot out dot print. Let me just try to go with print ln. Now tell me I dot next. Just let me come back. Oops, sorry. Here I'll go with I dot next and just let me try to give a small space like this, and you know it. We will be getting our output. Like we'll be able to retrieve the data from our priority queue by using iterator. I believe it's clear, guys, for everyone. Sir, can we pass this priority queue into list classes? Yes. Yes, you can pass this. You can pass priority queue as a parameter for array list. Did you remember that? Hey, yes or no, yaar? Like that. I believe it's clear, guys. Please have this program for me. Easy? Told you. Please. Please. If you want to retrieve the data in a reverse order, we need to use list iterator. And you know that list iterator will not be working on queue. List iterator will work only with list classes. So if you want to retrieve the data in reverse order, pass this priority queue into array list and use it. Be fast. insertion order is not maintained, but the first element will be always smallest.